Well, Nupur, first up, let me just give a backdrop to all of this. Last night, there were a lot of developments that happened in which Navneet Rana as well as her husband Ravi Rana were taken to the Taluja jail as well as the Baikula jail. Now, Navneet Rana is lodged in the Baikula jail, whereas Ravi Rana is lodged in the Taluja jail after the Bandra court remanded the duo to 14 days of judicial custody. In fact, the latest what we're learning now is that the duo have decided to move the Bombay High Court, the hearing for which will take place at 2:30 p.m. today. Of course, they will be represented by Rizwan Merchant, who also represented the duo yesterday at the Bandra court. In fact, the bail hearing was set to take place on the 29th of April, and the counter to that bail was supposed to be filed by the Mumbai police by 27th of April. So now what we are seeing is that the duo have decided to move the Bombay High Court, seeking a relief with regard to the Hanuman Chalisa row that has only been escalating in the days that has followed.
All right, so the Rana is now deciding to move the Bombay High Court over this. Samiksha is continuing to bring us details on this. Samiksha, of course, is reporting also on the latest as far as this is concerned. What we understand is that one of them, of course, has now been lodged at the Taloja jail, and we understand that both of them are going to be moving the Bombay High Court. Now, Samiksha, give us a sense of, what we are expecting through the day in this particular case. We understand that not just the Bombay High Court, that hearing that's going to take place, but there are a lot of other developments that will be likely.
Well, Nupur, to begin with, let me just say that the whole situation, to say the least, it's a state of pandemonium, to say the least, in Maharashtra, because so many developments taking place. On one hand, we have BJP leader Kirat Somaiya, who is alleged an attack by the Shiv Sena goons. Then we have an all-party meet where I am right now at Shadri, where an all-party meet that has been called by Maharashtra Home Minister Dilip Walse Patil. And now a lot of developments with regard to the whole Hanuman Chalisa face-off, which has only been escalating in all these days. In the latest, what we are told is that the hearing will take place at the Bombay High Court, as Navneet Rana and her husband Ravi Rana, the independent legislator, Navneet Rana being an independent MP, as well as Ravi Rana, who is an independent MLA from Amravati, have decided to move the Bombay High Court after the Bandra court remanded the two to 14 days of judicial custody. Of course, what we saw is that the Mumbai police sought a police custody, 7-day police custody of Navneet Rana as well as Ravi Rana, which did not happen in this case. And if they would not have moved the Bombay High Court, they would have had to remain in judicial custody, Navneet Rana being lodged in the Baikula jail, whereas Ravi Rana being lodged at the Taluja jail, where they were taken to late last night. So yes, it remains to be seen what comes out of this. So we are expecting some sort of a relief there. But significant to note here that they were arrested after they were booked under sections including 153A of the IPC, which means that they were booked for inciting communal hatred. Now, a lot of developments into this. What we saw was that there was a high drama that also unfolded with it, because even though the duo decided that they will not be reciting the Hanuman Chalisa outside the Matoshri, even then we had the Shiv Sena workers who protested outside their car residence. They stormed inside their car residence and they were sloganeering, there was name calling. The duo were called by the name of Bunty and Bubbly as well. In fact, there was a remark that was made by Sanjay Raut as well, in which he said that the duo will be buried 20 feet deep if they try to come near Matoshri. So yes, a host of developments there, and let's see if there's any relief in sight for the duo when the hearing takes place at the Bombay High Court at 2:30 p.m. today.